So this is the current group standing. South Africa finally deducted 3 points for fielding an ineligible player, Tebo Mokoena, in their 2-0 victory against Lesotho. Now this means that first of all, that 2-0 victory will be taken off, and the victory will now be awarded to Lesotho 3-0. South Africa get to lose 5 goals. And that's why, at the stance right now, Benin top the group with 14 points with a superior goal difference. South Africa second with 14 points as well, but on a goal difference of +3. Nigeria third with 11 points. Rwanda fourth with 11 points. Who would qualify for the World Cup? I'm a Nigerian. I want us to qualify for the World Cup, but I also have to tell you the truth. I have to be realistic with you guys. As it stands right now, South Africa are still in the driving seat because of the fixtures they have left. South Africa get to play Zimbabwe at home, and they also get to play Rwanda in the final group game, which is tougher at home. Benin will take on Rwanda, then they'll play Nigeria in Uyo. Nigeria will take on Lesotho away. Rwanda can still qualify as well. They play Benin and South Africa. Who will top the group at the end of the final match day, or match day 10? South Africa would likely defeat Zimbabwe on paper. If they don't, obviously the World Cup dreams might just be over for them. Because South Africa can get to a maximum of 20 points, if I'm not mistaken. They are 40 points right now. Nigeria can get to a maximum of 17 points if we win our remaining games. Benin can also get 20 points. For Benin, it's tougher because they play Nigeria in the final match. What I think would happen, South Africa would likely defeat Zimbabwe, and they might narrowly defeat Rwanda in the final group game. For Benin, the game against Rwanda will be a deciding factor for them. That's the next game. I see them defeating Rwanda, and they come to Nigeria knowing fully well that if they get the victory, they will be at the World Cup. But now goals will now matter, in that particular regard. For Nigeria, we need a miracle. Now, if we don't finish at the top of the group, is there hope as one of the best second-place teams across the 9 groups in the competition? Now, for the African qualifiers for the World Cup, the top teams automatically qualifies for the World Cup. 4 of the best second-place teams will now go for the playoff in Africa, where 1 will go for the Interconfederation playoff. As it stands right now, our ranking among second-place teams, even if we finish second with 17 points, is not really great. We have countries already on 18 points, and they would definitely go beyond that. But there's also a clause, and that's the fact that Eritrea withdrew. So we have some groups with just 5 teams. At Eritrea group, with just 5 teams, and because of that, the result against bottom place teams might not matter. And as it stands, Zimbabwe will likely finish bottom of the group, and we're only able to get 2 points against Zimbabwe out of possible 6 points because we 1-1 draw with them, home and away, and that might come to our favor if we finish with 17 points, second position in the group. But it depends on the outcome of other group games, to be honest. So, can we even finish second in the group? Because if Benin win the next game against Rwanda, they'll be on 17 points, and that's the maximum Nigeria can get to. We made a mistake when we went away to South Africa and we could not get the victory. If we have gotten that victory against South Africa, we would have been in the driver's seat right now. We know that our future is in our hands. Win our remaining games with a superior number of goals scored, we might just top the group. But now, the group is wide open. So South Africa and likely favorites, followed by Benin, followed by Nigeria, then Rwanda. This is good news for Benin. All Benin has to do right now is go and defeat Rwanda well and come to Uyo against Nigeria and grind out that result. Remember, in the first leg away, Nigeria lost to Benin 2-1. It was even played in the neutral venue in Cote d'Ivoire. So the coach, Nigeria's former coach, Kenneth Rowe, will believe that he can get that result against Nigeria. So I'll not be surprised if they come all out to try and get that win. South Africa also know what they need to do. They have to win the remaining games. And even if they win one game, they will believe that Nigeria will defeat Benin for them. And that might just be enough for them to qualify for the World Cup. A win and draw should be enough for South Africa, if you are being objective, for them to qualify for the World Cup. What do you think? Who do you think will make it to the World Cup? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment below. But for me, South Africa, still favourites. I know this 3-point deduction could affect their mood, but the players don't want to be at the World Cup. I think last time they were at the World Cup was in 2010. I think when they hosted, yes. So yeah, they want to be at the World Cup, so they'll be giving the all to ensure they qualify this time ahead of Nigeria. Benin can also still qualify. For Nigeria, we need a miracle. We need South Africa to at least lose one of the remaining 2 games, and we win our remaining games, the superior number of goals scored. If that happens, we'll be at the World Cup. But if not, we have to wait till 2030, where we could have possibly 64 teams, which is what FIFA is trying to implement. And maybe then it'll be easy for us to qualify for the World Cup. Maybe by then Africa would have like 15 slots or 18 slots for the World Cup. Never can tell. Yeah, that's my thoughts, my quick reaction to this breaking news from FIFA. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Can we qualify for the World Cup?